Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to our first Cozy Sunday of the year. It's been a while since I had a video out. I decided that January would be a quiet month. I wouldn't put any videos up just to kind of let the channel, I don't know, naturally kind of run its course for a little bit and see what goes on, see what videos are popular and make a few decisions moving forward. Cozy Sundays though is here to stay and we will be continuing with Tiny Bookshop. And today we know the cruise ship is arriving, so we're going to go to the waterfront, but before we do that, I'm going to grab this box of random books and then we will go to the Waterfront Square. Now let's pick some books. So we want to sell a lot of travel books, so let's go with a full stack of them and let's go further along a little bit. And also fact books sell well here, so we'll do a full shelf of them. Then we'll fill in the rest with some crime and some drama. Then fantasy just along the bottom here and some classics and kids books on the bottom there. Oops, I put another one in. I didn't mean to do that. So we'll put in another 2 classics here, another 1 fantasy, another drama and a crime. Let's go with classics for the rest because we've got an abundance of classic books at the moment, and head to the waterfront to see what happens here. So I didn't get much of the Continental last time, so I'm quite interested in seeing what it is. I mean, obviously it gives you a boost to tourism. They'll all come down the waterfront. Here we go again with that blasted thing. I mean, surely it's a good thing for the economy, my friend. Don't worry about it. Anyway, here we go. We are off on another day at the waterfront. So what have we got? We'll just see what's going on. We've got 82 out of 100 now to see Klaus's band poster. We've got tourists and they'll come by. That gives us a boost there and it's a nice day. So hopefully we'll sell a fair few books here. And I wanted to talk a little bit about books that I've been reading. So I've just finished one called 14 Days, which was a collaboration novel set during the COVID pandemic. It was a big collaboration of Canadian authors, edited and kind of compiled by Margaret Atwood. It was, you know, not the best book I've ever read. Some of the, because it was a collaboration, there were quite a few different writers and some of them I really enjoyed, some of them I didn't. It wasn't, you know, by the end of it, I thought, oh, this is not an amazing ending, but I really admired the kind of like, oh God, how do I even put it? I admired the concept and I thought that was really nice, but overall it didn't hit the mark for me. And I'm just about to finish a book called A Time Traveller's Guide to Medieval England, which basically has, it's a factual book. It's got a lot of stuff going on in it. It basically tells you what life was like in the 13 to 1400s in England. And it was really interesting. I'm about finished with that one. That one's been good as well. Right, okay, so we need to sell this book. We need to give them a recommendation. They want a traveling guide. They also like something humorous and a thrilling story. So Around the World in 80 Days could be pretty good. Let's go with that. Is this going to hit the mark? Damn right it is. Great stuff. And then we get a little boost to our inspiration. We don't really have anything that we're looking to buy. Has our friend Walt got anything? Awning, fishing net, bottles with candles. Ooh, very nice. Gives us a nice drama and classic sale chance. I'm going to get that. There has been an update. There was an update in around about December time. And we'll also take the fishing net. Perhaps. Let's leave it for now, though. I'll make a decision at the end of the day. And that'll be really good. We also should go to the beach because we need to find some seashells and do a few quests over there. So maybe it's worth us having a look. Oh, let's get the coffee machine on as well. I forgot about that. What have we got? All the World's a Stage. Give me. They want to play and they like books that basically rip their heart out. Okay, that's not good. Piece of classic literature. I seem to have sold most of my classics. So hopefully, ooh, that's a play. That might be good. Let's go with that. Excellent. Lovely. I like The Crucible. Great play. If you haven't read it or studied it at school, well worth looking into. We've got 10 more fans to see Klaus's poster. I keep forgetting we've got this creepy baby sat on the chair now. The bookshop is like this weird amalgamation of random stuff. Oh, she'd love to sit down, but tell me how. I'm pretty good. Yeah, shop's doing well. New mascot at the supermarket. It's an author. Is it Shakespeare? Oh, it might be St. Buxton then. Have they? I'm quite excited to see that. Right, okay. Okay, what do we want? A travel guide. Don't want anything with animals. because they're allergic. Okay, an explorer's guide to Georgetown. Go with that. That's a travel guide. Nice. Wonderful. We're making a good start here. 5 more to go for Klaus's poster. Hopefully you'll get a gig on, and then we can go to that. Let's have a look at our journal, because we've done all of the waterfront stuff. So what else is there? Let's have a quick look at Far Beach, because I think we've got to get some new stuff unlocked here by completing some of our previous challenges, but we've done the 2 that we currently have. Unless it's about getting those rare seashells, maybe. What else? Cafe Liberté, we've done 3 there. All of the market we've done. What about the flea market? Oh, buy 7 items there. That'll be another one. 2 scary recommendations at the castle ruins. Sell 15 drama at the lighthouse. We've got 1 more of them to do. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, there's nothing else we can do there. So we'll have a look at that later on. Maybe we spend our next day going back to the castle ruins or something and recommending some of them, or we can go to the lighthouse. Right, a political message. Female authors, philosophical books. Okay. That's a male author. Baking with Kim Joy. Probably not a political message in there. That is a male author. That's a male author. Memoirs of Louise Mitchell, an activist, okay, and a educator. Let's try that. That was a good one. Perfect. Great. 3 more to see Klaus's poster. We're almost at £200 in the bank. We've sold all of our fantasy, classic, and crime books, which is great. Probably the tourists actually have been a massive boost for us. We've got 3 left to get for Klaus. So I will... maybe we'll get the awning. Well, I didn't have a choice in the matter. I've just bought it by accident. Okay, never mind. But that'll be good. And that should give us a nice boost when we have a hot sunny day, because it gives us a nice bit of shade. I just don't know where we need to install that. So let's close up for the day. We come with £17 left in the bank, but we have managed to buy some really good stuff there. And we have a few more things that we can do. So today there's nothing really going on. So I'm going to pick up this box of cheap used books. Doesn't have a great selection in there. I'm not too bothered about these at this moment in time. And then we've got some old paperbacks there, which we could buy, but that would put us into debt. We can't actually buy it because we don't have enough money. Right, let's have a look then. So let's flick through here. Far Beach is one that I thought about going to. The Lighthouse, where we can sell 1 more drama book, might be good. I've got lots of drama books there. So let's go to the Lighthouse. Okay, so we'll clear out our shelves again. Now we know, if we just have a quick look here, the Lighthouse is good for crime, drama, fantasy, and travel. But we're going to ease up on the travel for now. And I'm going to put a row of fantasy, a row of crime, and a row of drama. Then we'll put in 3 fact books, 5 classics, 2 kids. Let's put another kids book in there. And then we'll put a few travel books in. And we'll go with a few more classics because they can give us a dual purpose. We'll stick 1 more final fact book in there and off we go for another day. All right. One thing that I haven't managed to see yet is the film version of Hamnet, which was something that I was really looking forward to. It's one of my favourite books and I've not yet gone to see it. So if you have seen it, do drop a comment and let me know what you thought of it. Just going to say hello to our friendly seagulls here. We know we've already done that. So there's something in that bush, is there? No, can't click on that. And let's turn on the coffee machine. Hopefully we'll start selling some books because we are in debt at this moment in time. There's Fern. Hello, Fern. And hello, stranger. We've got an actor in here. Who's the actor? I think that's a kid. We've completed calling all fans, which is good. That gives us a new sticker. And what is our favourite? What have we got? Real stakes, grisly kind, a thrilling story, but not interested in the natural world. So they want a crime novel, I guess. And a little bit grisly. So what about the Chalk Man? Bit grisly, yeah. Kind of thrilling. That could be worth looking at. Dark Places. Murder. The Western Game. 16 heirs must pair up to solve the mystery of an eccentric millionaire's last will. Nah. Thornhill. No. The Sherlockian. These don't sound... I think maybe we have to go with something like this. Let's try the chalk man. Here we go. That worked. Well done. Excellent. I'm giving myself credit here. I'm saying well done to myself. Right, let's get another coffee machine on. That's on cooldown. Fern, hello. Is everything okay? He's collecting his thoughts. I have to spend some time collecting my thoughts a lot. So, yeah. They want to play. Not a kid's book. What have we got? Ginger Tree, Inferno, Lord of the Flies, and New Hampshire. They're not plays. That is also not a play. Right. What about... We didn't have anything in crime. I don't think we have anything in fantasy either. We'll just have a look anyway, just in case. Yeah, nothing in that one. Nothing in here. Drama might have some. There's one. Henry VI. Yeah, we'll go with Henry VI then. That's a play. Wonderful. Oof. That was our only chance, really. We didn't have any other plays in stock, so we've come out of this now. We got £23. What are this group? Hello. No, this is my regular decor. Oh, I need spooky decorations. Right, okay, that's what I needed to do. That's why we were saving money. It's been a while since I played, can you tell? Right, okay, what do we want? Kids book, historical, also wants a kids book, likes niche books. We've got Hard Times, we've got Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, The Little Mermaid, Eye of the Storm. We don't really have anything historical. If I have a quick look through here, there's the Divine Comedy. That is historical. But are you going to enjoy that? Lord of the Flies isn't really historical, although that could be a very good one. Handmaid's Tale, definitely not. Lord of the Rings, not really historical. It does have a historical setting. We could try it. She does like niche books, though. Hard Times. That's poems. Lord of the Flies, Inferno. I don't think we're going to get a good one here. Yeah, I think this might be a bust for us. Yeah, I think we're going to have to just take a risk with something. We could take a risk with Inferno. I think that's probably the best thing for us. Or Return of the King. Return of the King isn't really niche. Inferno's definitely more niche than that, so let's go with that. Nah. Told not to read stuff like that. Oh, your parents like heavily religious, maybe? Right, let's carry on then. And another recommendation. Hopefully this will be one that we win. Highlight my route, plot twists. Wouldn't mind something like a thriller. I've got one left. One thriller left. Should have some plot twists. Yeah, let's try that. Nice. No problem. I can't wait to be surprised. No problem. It's a bit of a strange response, isn't it? So we need creepy decor. We're going to have a look for that next time. I don't know what we've got coming up. Do we have a flea market? Yes, we've got a flea market. It's the 17th, so we've got time. We've got time to make a bit more money and buy our decoration. We've got 11 days, so probably get that done very soon. We have a reduction. These secondhand books are free. That's always a good pickup. And then we've got some old books and some secondhand books. We're not going to take the Grim Dark set. We can get the Jack-o'-lantern. And that will give us some spooky atmosphere, I guess. Yeah, it's classed as a spooky decoration. So tomorrow then, let's have a look at our sticker book. We've done that. We need to check back with Tomasz at the Lighthouse, which I didn't do. Although I didn't really see him. So I can't really be blamed for that. I thought he'd come and find me. Let's have a quick look then. What's next? Flea market. Was buying 7 items at the flea market. And the castle ruins. So I guess we'll finish our day at the castle ruins. I think castle ruins is a lot of spooky books and crime and thrillery types. So let's have a look. We've got everything there. Let's have a quick open up of this. Fantasy, crime and fact. So let's shove a row of fantasy in and a row of crime and then a row of fact. And then we'll level the rest off with 4 in there and fill up with classics. Then a 50-50 split of kids' books in the last one. There we go. Right, off we go again. Must remember that as soon as I get in here, I have to turn on that coffee machine. Right, here we go. So we've got to do some scary stories, some recommendations. Let's have a chat over here. A vampire in the forest. Something scarier. Right, you want a horror book? A horror book. Wrong place, wrong time. Angels and Demons isn't a horror. Body in the Library, another Miss Marple. Battle Royale's pretty scary. It doesn't look like we've got a good... Ooh, right, okay, this is tough. They haven't given us anything pretty scary. Mystery, again, another mystery, another mystery. Let's try this. It's a thrilling story. Didn't work. Ah. Well, I guess we can't. That's a shame. That really didn't go well. We got a pumpkin there already. Have I now got 2 pumpkins? Let's turn the coffee machine on and get ready. That really didn't go so well, did it? Well, we'll just have to deal with it. Hopefully we'll sell some good stuff today and we can come back here and try and get that sticker book completed. Harper has arrived, which increases our chance to sell fact and fantasy books. And we've got some browsers here. Stories with a detective, but afraid of most animals. So the Hound of the Baskervilles isn't going to go well for you, is it? Angels and Demons, no. After the Funeral, that's a detective. Poirot, let's do that. Nice. Good. And I do have quite a few on my reading list. Last year I read 17 books, and my hope is to read more than that. I've set myself a target of 20. I didn't know this. Actually, I'm lying. I did know this. I throw coffee grounds on my plants. So anyway, yeah, so I've got quite a few books on my list that I want to read this year. There's a couple of fantasy books that I'm looking to get into and carry on a series that I started reading that I've mentioned in a previous episode. Gorgalore. Right, okay, damn. We're not going to be able to do this, are we? Horror. I don't think we're going to get this. Yeah, we are stuck here. Guess we'll try Angels and Demons. There's no how did that... That's not disgusting. Angels and Demons isn't the one that's gross. Well, it worked. We got inspiration from it. People are happy. Nightmares. The pioneers are sleep deprived because monsters are haunting their dreams. But every spooky... okay. Hello. Yes, so a fantasy that I'm looking to get back into and carry on reading. I also kind of want to go and reread some stuff that I read when I was much younger. Right, female penned literature. Bonus points if it's from this century. Well, we don't have a lot of books left. Acevedo. Let's try this. That worked. Great. Yes. Fantasy, I'm kind of expanding the books that I read and genres and stuff, so it's quite nice to explore something new. My next read, I think, well, I'm currently reading an autobiography, a memoir by the famous television chef Rick Stein, and once I've finished the Time Traveler's Guide to Medieval England, I'll have cleared my slate, basically, and then I can move back onto my reading list. So I think there's a few books that I want to read. One of them is a tale of kind of like a Norse tale that I'm looking forward to reading. And then there'll be some new stuff that I'm looking to get into. Right, we got the flea market today, tomorrow, is that right? Then it's Mega Savings Day, the cruise ship leaves. So it's raining. I wonder if we... Ooh, a folding chair. Might be nice. 2 seconds extra inspiration duration. Fairy lights we could do. cozy decoration to light up your shop. While there are fewer than 7 books left in your shop, you get a 10% chance to all books sale chance. That's strange. I don't have I rarely end up with 7 books left in my shop, but we'll leave it for now. So where can we go today? Let's go to, it's raining. I mean, we could try the Pioneers Camp again, or we could go back to the Lighthouse and collect our sticker. So let's do the Lighthouse again. Where do I get a good chance for kids' books? Because I've been inundated with them. Definitely not the Castle Ruins. Lighthouse? No. St. Buxton University. The Mega Marché, I get some good. It's closed on Sundays. What day is it today? It's not Sunday. Yeah, okay, we'll finish with a trip to the Mega Marché then. So we'll put in quite a few kids' books along the bottom. And what else do we sell well here? Drama and crime. So I'll go with a full stack of drama. We'll take it up to halfway, and then we'll bring our crime books in as well. And then just put in a few fact and fantasy books, as well as classics. And we'll just take the single travel book. And then we can have a nice spread when we go back to the wonderful market. Hello? I'm just going to stare at him. I've already done this. Right, let's open up. Is it sale day as well? It can't be sale day today. Anyway, we've got our coffee machine going. And because it's raining, that's probably pretty good. Tourists are still here. Oh, the Mega Mascot gives us a boost to our customer count, but a lower chance of selling classic books. So that's fine. We got the crime up, drama up, fantasy and kids books up. Kids is the main one, really. That's what we want to try and sell as much as we can of. I think the shop's looking pretty nice. Oh, and looks like we've completed Klaus's little task there. So hopefully Klaus will come along. That looks like Klaus there. So hopefully he'll come and have a little look and see that we've completed that little task and we can see what he wants us to do next. Hopefully he'll get his gig sorted. His bandmate is back, so this could be good. I mean, I hope that's Klaus. Where are the bestsellers? I'm going to show you where they are. They want to play. Tragic play. I'm not going to have one, am I? Unless it's in the drama. Julius Caesar. Comedy of Errors is a no. Julius Caesar's got some tragic events in it. We'll try that. Excellent. Ah, there he is. Weirdest thing just happened to me. Group of teams asked me if I was the guy from Silence Library. That means they know who we are. They said they saw our posters at your shop and listened to our demo tape. Well, there you go. You're very welcome. So we have now completed that for Klaus. Any concerts? Well, come on. Check out the Lighthouse. Okay, right. Yeah, you should start practicing. So we can go back to the Lighthouse next episode because we're going to finish after today's sales, and next episode, actually, we can't go back to the Lighthouse yet. What do you want? What do you want? Entertaining, not too demanding, likes a good mystery. Cemetery Boys. Ooh, I don't know. What about a kid's book? Do we have any kids' books that are... They want a thriller. What's the dry about? The police investigator, outback mystery. So I think probably... we could try True Grit. I don't know if that's going to work. Let's give it a go. Hey, amazing. That worked out pretty well. I wasn't expecting that to be a hit. And here comes Klaus. Klaus probably wants something really weird. Non-fiction. Well, that doesn't work. An homage to Catalonia. Let's try this. Hey, 2 in a row. Perfect. Get the coffee machine back on. £135 in the bank. We've made a nice little bit of money today. And that'll set us up real well for the flea market. Yes, I am. Yeah, I know. I'll definitely be coming to the flea market. What have we got in here? The folding chair and the fairy lights. None of these are spooky, so they don't really help us out. I am going to spend some money on this book bundle, though. Again, bringing in some additional books. And what do you want? Animals, prefer factual books. Oh, damn. Right, okay. Oh, this isn't going to work. I haven't got any factual books. Unless there's something factual in here. Sometimes we get kids' books that have facts in, like they'll be dinosaur-based, but I don't think... She likes animals. It's not... Wait, yeah. Redwall might be good, even though it's not factual. I don't think we're going to have anything else here. Drama, drama, drama. Redwall. Let's just try it. Hey. Good. So it doesn't always have to be, you know, the exact. I mean, they do say this. You might want to try, you know, if they've said something like they like animals and they want a factual book, if you get animals in it, you might get lucky and it might be okay. But it doesn't always work out like that. I've tried a few and it's failed and sometimes it works. So it is very much kind of, it can be based on chance. But there we go. We've had a nice end of our episode at the Mega Marché. People are leaving now. We've got £136 in the bank. And we're going to lock up. And I'm going to say goodbye. So I hope you have enjoyed the return of my voice to the channel and the return of videos in general. It's been a nice January being able to get some stuff sorted. So what's going to happen is we are focusing on Cozy Sundays and Endzone 2 for the next short period of time. I want to get series wrapped up and finished. So Endzone is the closest one to finishing, and then we'll probably swap to something else. So basically the games that I was playing last year, I'm aiming to finish whatever it is I'm doing in them. That's how it's going to go. So stay tuned for more Endzone 2, and then every Sunday, another episode in Bookstonbury. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.